We are live.
Sweet.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a few days since we've done a stream, but Yacob, Bean, and I are now finally available.
What's up?
So, let me make sure my controller is working here. It should be. There we go. Before we get started, would you like to let us all know the reason why you decided to play this game?
So, this game, I used to play it all the time on the Wii. I had a modded Wii, because I believe this game only came out in Europe, but it says US. I never saw this in stores, but I guess it was never really published very much, I guess. So, but the game's really fun. What it is, it's an RPG / board game. So, I think it's a really fun game, but it's gonna make, you're gonna hate life while playing it. So.
Well, it should be fun either way. Excuse me. Do you have access to the Discord chat? Just want to ask real quick. Just in case you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, the Discord? Yes.
Yeah. Are you on Discord?
I am.
Okay. It looks like, yeah, you're here online. So, you should be able to read what people are saying.
So what? I'm so confused with Discord. What do I click? The YouTube notification one?
Okay, so no, the channels on the left, you'll go all the way to the bottom. There will be one that says Patreon live streams. Do you see that?
Sure.
If you don't see it, okay, if you do see it, then great. Everything's all worked out.
Oh,
so
Chocolate Rob. I see you.
Yeah, your rival is here. So.
My rival.
All right, let's get started. Welcome to Dokapon Kingdom.
What mode do you want to play today?
Oh yeah.
Which mode should we play?
Let's do story mode.
Story mode?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Whoops,
pretty
I think
fun.
I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, I have it all set up on weird buttons here. Okay, here we go. Now this is the number 2 button.
Do you want to play today?
Story mode.
Story mode it is. How many people are playing today?
So, should I do just one versus one CPU, or one player versus 2 CPUs, or how many should I do?
It depends. The CPU is rigged.
Really?
Yeah, so I think it's fun. I would just do one
Just do one
versus
for now?
one.
Okay.
Because you do have to watch each battle.
Okay, so does any of this matter for the most part? Just
It just
name
depends.
my guy,
Like,
whatever I want?
Warrior does more, melee attacks. So this game is like basically rock, paper, scissor. You'll see. So the warrior does more damage. There's a mage that does more magical damage. And there's a thief that can steal items.
Oops. Okay, hold on. Whoops. There. The buttons are crazy. Okay, here we go. Okay. Should be set there. There.
Are you a guy or a gal?
Okay, guy.
What kind
Okay,
of
so which class do you like to play as? Which one do you think is the best?
I usually pick warrior.
Warrior?
I'm all about doing big damage.
What's your
Okay.
favorite color?
Let me go blue warrior. Actually,
What's
wait.
your favorite color?
What's the black one look like? It's kind of purpley. White. Go blue.
Blue's always good.
Got cool face, mean face,
I love
enthused
their
face,
faces.
normal face. Let's go with enthused face. Alright,
You look serious.
I'm very serious. I'm very, very serious about this game. What should we do the AI strength? You were saying it's rigged, so like...
So what I mean by rig, so you will do these it's like Mario Party where you kind of have these spins, but it's so rigged, no matter like if you play this on an emulator and you save the state, you'll get that roll no matter what.
Really? So they roll well all the time?
Yes.
Okay. So changing this doesn't really affect that at all. It's just the rolls were always good for the computer.
Right now I can't really see. I'm trying to
you
get
can't see
Discord
anything?
on the computer. It's on my phone right now. So I'm sorry if you can hear me type.
You're all good. Is my screen not sharing with you? Do you not see it?
Oh, the Discord screen's over this stupid thing.
Oh.
I can't move it until I log in. Or I can't move it at all. Okay. I would do, to be honest, I would do like normal.
Normal? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Like I said, they're just gonna hose you. They're just gonna get like best rolls ever.
Any of this matter? Should I change him from a magician to something else?
Like I said, oh, you can pick whatever. I usually pick a different type.
Is it like a rock, paper, scissors where like certain, I guess not. But...
No, like, so the rock, paper, scissors, so you do a normal attack and then the computer, the boss, monster, whatever, picks if it's gonna defense, counter, or do like a magic block. So you got attack, you got this super attack, which if they do counter, they can counter you and damage you.
Okay.
Or you can do magic, but if they do magic damage, the damage is lessened.
I see. So no matter, even if I'm a warrior, I can choose like magic defense to like.
Yeah.
Basically, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, let's go with magician then.
Sorry, I'm sidetracked. Now I'm all set.
We'll make him red. And he can have, give him mean face.
So
That doesn't look very
Rob,
mean.
are you from England?
Controller you'd like to use.
I think he's overseas.
This controller.
So, here are our heroes.
So there was a way, I couldn't figure it out. We could have played together over the network,
Oh.
but I couldn't figure out how to do it with Dolphin.
Oh, really?
I guess there is a way.
Do you have a Wii U?
Yes. Oh,
Maybe we could find a way to do it over that. Would that be possible?
that'd be fun. Like I
How much
said,
does it cost to like order this game on Amazon?
the game costs $100.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's so rare because they didn't ship it out a lot in the U.S. Oh, Manchester, England. Cheerio.
Hey, Scoo and Rob. How you guys doing?
There are monsters all over the kingdom. I know.
Oh, the king. I like how it's voice acted too.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
But who has that voice? You know?
I'll be completely broke. I suppose there's no choice now. Adventurers from across the grove.
You do a good impression.
This style of voice, for whatever reason, I can emulate it pretty well. I was doing it on our other live stream too. I was doing it for what was it, the advisor to the king.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I just can't do voices. It's something I've never been good at. Doggy, get. See, that's my closest.
It's not that far off. You just got to go all in, dude. You can't be nervous about it. You can't be worried about what people are gonna think.
Must agree. I am Dokapon royalty after all.
She sounds pretty normal though.
Yeah, but too bad he sells off his daughter.
Princess Penny will be the next king.
So this is a kingdom, right? So it's crazy. The whole map is actually the world.
Oh, I see.
But this is just the first zone where you get to understand the game, get some items before you actually start the real game.
Okay, sweet. I'd like you to get Dokapon Castle as soon as possible. You have 2 weeks. Whoever makes it here first will score some keen bonus points.
So in this game, you level up, but the whole point is get the most money.
Okay.
So
So we want to try and get as much money as possible.
Yeah,
Each player will get 1 turn per day. So we have 14 turns to try and get to the castle.
Yes. Which is pretty easy.
Turn progression is item use, move, combat. Spin your spinner to see how far you can move. If you have items that affect your spinner, such as spinners or crystals, you can be strategic. Use auto path to see your possible destinations. Item spaces give you items, and magic spaces give you magic. Landing on an empty space will either put you in combat or a special event.
So we'll note at the end, to get to the kingdom, you have to land on it exactly.
Oh, really?
So yeah, you want to get some crystals or the little spinners.
So will those allow me to, like, basically dictate what number I roll, or
so
will they allow
like,
me to, like, add or subtract from the roll or something?
Yeah,
like
like a crystal, you might find a 3 or a 6, and that will allow you to move 3 spaces.
Oh, so you use that as, like, an item before the move phase? I see.
And the spinner just gives you like an extra spin, so you get, it's basically like a mushroom in Mario Party. So you get 2 spins.
So I get to move 3 spaces. Does the way I go matter? Are they the same?
No, not really.
Can I view the map a little bit more?
I believe you did, yeah.
Can I move
So
around?
the
Okay, there we
bags
go.
will give you items. That's like the crystals and the spinners. The books will give you magic,
So we're
weapons.
trying to get to here, to this
Yes.
spot in 14 turns. Okay, so they're not identical, or are they identical?
They're mostly identical.
It looks like they're identical, yeah.
You just want to get,
So,
to be honest, you want to get weapons and items first, and a shield if you can. So I usually go right.
yeah, because that looks like a...
Yeah, I don't
Is
know.
this, for
chests?
items, or-
Yeah, I'm not sure what that gives you.
Start the roulette.
Oh, it gives you coins, which is good. Because there's shops in this where you can buy better weapons and all that.
Okay,
It's kind of crazy. It's fun. It's fun.
sweet.
But
Alright, let's see what Smith does.
I bet he gets a 6. Okay.
Oh, 4.
So yeah, this is the magic right here, and the ones with the shields is the magic defense. So
XP charge, okay. So, move again.
yeah, this part gets a little bit boring because there's not much
fetch.
to do.
Is there any trick to rolling? Like
Like I said,
if you click like on the spot you want to get with it.
no, it's like I said, it's already determined what it's going to be.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, when I did a save state, I kept rolling the same number no matter what.
That's kind of lame.
I know, that's why the computer will cheat.
Yeah. So 1 crystal.
I'm hecka mad.
So this is kind of like a JRPG Mario Party.
Yeah, basically that. Where you can like actually fight each other. There's a point where you get this evil power that will just hose everybody.
Sweet.
That's why I'm saying the computer usually gets that.
Dude, I keep rolling 1s. So what happens if he gets there before me? Do I like have to do it again?
No, whoever gets there first will get like I think 1,000 coins. So you guys will, after 2 weeks, or whoever gets there first, you'll go to the kingdom, and that's when you actually start the real game.
Oh, okay.
So
this
like,
is just allowing us to pick up items and stuff.
yeah.
I see. Did he go back? What the freak?
So move it. That YouTube link is not working for me.
Oh, really? Oh, what email address are you using for it?
The Jacob one.
Is it a Gmail address?
No, it's a Hotmail.
Okay. If you send me it just in the Skype, fetch, where'd it go? In the Skype text here, just send me your Gmail address, and I will add that to my list rather than the Hotmail one, because for some reason Hotmail addresses aren't working.
That's
I
fine.
don't know why. So I'll add your Gmail address to the list. To this real quick. Just Just a second.
So, because I'm so new to Patreon, how often do you guys do this stream?
The stream, we try to do it every day except for Fridays and Sundays.
Okay.
So that's going to depend on the schedule of the patron and my schedule, obviously.
So Thursday's the hardest day for me.
Okay. Well, my schedule's actually going to be a lot more open.
Okay.
Not next week, but the week after that. So I'll basically be available like whatever time you can do it.
Yeah, we can do whatever.
I can do it in the morning. I can do it in the afternoon. It's like, it's very, very open for me.
Chocolate Rob, what time works best for you, my friend? And screw you, SQ10 or whatever. Oh, Chocolate Rob's time. Chocolate Rob, do you also watch The In-Betweeners, the TV show? Just curious.
Okay, I've just added your
sweet
Gmail address, so there should be a an email coming there in just a minute with a link. The link is also in the Discord chat. I posted it there. So now that you're added, you can click on that link, and it should work for you.
Sweet, it's working.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, thumbs up.
That's true. Actually, that's not a bad point that Rob makes.
What's that?
I mean, we wouldn't be able to do it every day, obviously, but I'm actually moving up to North Salt Lake. That's a lot closer to you, right?
Yeah, dude.
So what we could do is you could actually appear in some of the streams if you want to do it that way.
Yeah, I thought about. I was actually gonna send you a message. I could have came to Pro though.
And that's fine too. If I mean, whatever you want to do up until the time I move, but like when I'm actually up there, I'll be a lot closer. So you could actually, if we want to play together, you could actually just appear on the stream and do it that way if you'd like to do that.
Let's do that. You're moving May 15th, right? If I read that.
15th is should be, well, that's kind of like the target date. I might be starting to move stuff like on Saturday the 13th, like just for like 3 days straight, kind of just like slowly moving stuff up there.
I can come Saturday and then help you move if you want. Pack some stuff up.
I really appreciate that. I'll let you know. What I like to try and do is have everything packed already, and then if I am going to ask anybody for help, it'll mostly just be like if I want to avoid, renting a U-Haul or something.
Yeah.
Just have some people, if anyone's willing, just fill their car up with a few boxes. But I'll find out how many boxes I'm going to have. If it's too many, then I'll rent a U-Haul. But I'll let you know.
I got space. I got a Honda Accord.
Sweet, man. Appreciate it. All right, let's move here.
It's all right. I've actually never seen the In-Betweeners Chocolate Rob, so I was just seeing if you liked it or not.
Some gold here.
Okay, there's this.
Oh, 10 gold? That sucks. Someone must be using hacks, that's what he said.
Chocolate Rob, I just want to please you so much because you're my rival. Because I want to know your schedule so I can actually do it when you're not there. So you're not here.
Actually, you know what? What am I doing here? Okay. Oh, we want this. I want...
I love the thumbnail you made. It's pretty cool looking.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, dude, my Adobe After Effects skills are amazing now.
Are they improving?
Yes.
Good.
But man, that magic bullet for Adobe After Effects, oh my gosh, just amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
I do all my Photoshop in After Effects because I don't know how to use Photoshop.
Guess these are just empty spaces, so nothing happened. Oh, a battle.
Yeah, so yeah, all the yellow spaces are battle. So to start the battle, you actually have to select who goes first. So it's rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, okay. 1-on-1 showdown. If you land on an empty space, you begin combat with a random monster. Landing on a player's space means you enter combat with them. Choose a card to see who attacks first. Select from 4 actions. Up on the D-pad is magic, left is strike, right is... What's the difference between strike and attack?
So, strike, if somebody does a counter, they will counter you and they do damage to you. But the strike does more damage.
Oh, okay, so it's like a strong attack.
Yeah, so if you do attack and somebody does a defense, they're still going to get hurt, but not as much. But if they do a counter, they take the full damage. Usually it's better to do strikes at the beginning, because they actually don't do counter very often. So each enemy will do certain defense. So like if you get a magic user, most likely he's going to do magic defense.
I see.
So
sounds good. So you just...
Chocolate Rob, this game has so much story, it's going to blow your mind.
Alright, I want to... let's see. I need to do X. I can't remember which... See, I sort of switched the buttons around. I think this is defend. Wait. What does L do?
So did you set it up to use GameCube controller?
Yes, I did.
It's actually a lot easier if you set up as a Wii controller.
Really?
But if we stream it together, I could just you can just borrow my Wii that has the game.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then I got you that adapter.
Yeah, I still
upscale
got
it.
Okay, so now it's my turn. So we want to do a strike.
So yeah, you did the M guard, man. You just beat him in one hit.
Sweet.
But it really sucks when somebody counters you. So the other game I was talking about was not Grand Theft Auto. Quest for Glory 4. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's my all-time favorite game of all time. So
nice.
It's a point-and-click RPG game. But I think it has the best voice acting. Just everything is awesome.
Battle. So will I level up?
Yes, you will. I'm pretty sure you'll level after this fight. Then you can put the stats in wherever you want.
Oh, fetch.
It missed? What? I wonder if that... So, I believe... So you got your attack, defense, magic, attack. I'm not really sure what SP stands for. Speed?
Probably speed.
But I don't know why it would be speed, because you do rock, paper, scissors to pick who goes first.
Right.
So that's
maybe not then.
It's one stat I haven't figured out what it's for. Oh, see? How did that computer guy know I was going to use magic attack? So are you moving to North Salt Lake?
I'm taking a job up there. Doing project management, video editing, and stuff like that.
Sweet. For which company?
So, yeah.
You don't. No, don't say.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
So at the end of each week, it will show who's in the lead by money.
Right on. So just when you die, you actually have to wait like
2 or 3 turns.
Oh, okay.
And there is no magic way of figuring out who goes first. Chuckle Rob, you actually will kill fairies in this game. Yeah, I think that's the only other cute thing in this game.
So cool.
Mermaids, I guess.
Yeah, hold up.
So is this like a private stream by chance? I'm just curious.
Yes, it is. It's
Yeah,
only for the patrons.
Okay. So don't send it to friends. Gotcha.
Well, even if you did, they wouldn't be able to see it because
I realize
it's yeah, because you weren't even able to look at it because you were signed into your Gmail account trying to view it, but that Gmail account had not been added.
Oh,
right?
that makes sense.
Yeah.
The YouTube. So are you guys feeling the effects of the YouTube revenue? Ad gate, whatever you want to call it?
Not nearly as much as other people are, but even still, it's never been like an actual revenue stream for us.
Yeah, I guess you guys are ad friendly.
Yeah,
With
but
your-
yeah,
with your
it's not been
fetches.
it's not been a huge difference for us.
Me neither. I make my 50 cents a month off my YouTube videos, and I'm happy with it. In 6 more years, I can get my first paycheck.
Yes, exactly.
But you guys are verified on YouTube, right?
Yes.
How was that whole process? How did that even happen?
Well,
How does it work?
the verified is it's kind of like arbitrary how they decide to do it. It's not really known, but we had a contact with a representative at YouTube
Oh, okay. See, look at that.
Who-
Look how cheap that was.
who set it
You
up.
just
Yeah,
won.
that was messed
At
up.
the beginning. Oh yeah, that's what happens when you come first. You can pick what stats you want to put in. Yeah, because I've been trying to figure out how you get it. I doubt I can, just because I only have 100 subscribers. But
Yeah, you have to have a lot of subscribers. That's the
but
first.
is it
part
even
of
what is it? Is it even worth to be certified YouTuber? What does that even get you?
Verified, all it does really is just put a little check mark next to your name.
It's just
Other
like
than that,
Twitter.
it's just to verify that you're the real one. Because a lot of people will create accounts that have your same name and thumbnail and stuff,
Gotcha.
but the one that's verified is like the real guy, right? So that's really the actual benefit of it.
So it's basically like Twitter's verification thing that you're the real person.
Yeah.
Which, Trevor
Gosh,
Rob,
dang it.
if you want to make a Yacob account and say racist things, I'm down for that. Just kidding.
Hey there! Which one do you want?
Dude, this guy's way ahead of me now.
This is what I'm saying,
See you later.
computer man.
So playing it against people is really where the game's more fun.
Yes.
Because the computer will just win.
They will screw you. It's a little bit unfair.
Let's try counter this time. Darn it.
The only thing I just wish you could is skip the computer players' battles. Because you have to watch them.
Whoa, that was a lot of damage.
So cool.
So what's next for the review or
Next review is going to be Final Fantasy Tactics.
Ooh, that's a
Which
good one.
I've made a lot of progress on it, but just need to sit down and finish it. Right now, we're working on a video for the main channel, so doing some music scoring for that at the moment, music composition.
You
Alright,
use
each
Audition for that?
No, Audition is
It's
for like
voice.
sound design and stuff, but it doesn't really do like MIDI or like notation or anything like that.
Mhm.
So I use Cubase for that. Each player will get 1 turn per day. Turn progression. Is this the
Oh,
same
it's the same
as
thing,
earlier?
yeah.
Okay.
This is the real game. So you basically want to do is level yourself up, and then you want to take over that town. So there's monsters right there.
Wait, why am I controlling this guy? What is going on here?
I am not sure.
I don't. Yeah. Oh, this is back to. What the freak? This is Wii controls again. What's happening here? Here, hold on.
Bruh.
Back. I'm controlling this guy.
Weird.
I don't know why I'm controlling.
Maybe you're
this
controlling
guy.
both now.
I don't know why it decided to switch this guy
it's
to not be a
weird.
computer anymore. That was freaking weird. Okay. Dude, I'm never gonna get there.
So I'm used to the American Final Fantasy. Is 5 the one where you can become a ninja?
Yes.
Berserker.
Yes.
Is my favorite class is Berserker. Like I said, I like to do massive damage or ninja. I don't know. 5 you can throw items. I don't think there is a ninja. I think there's a thief. Oh, monk. That's who I usually like too.
Dude, what is going on with this game? Why am I controlling this guy?
Try. Can you? Is there any options? Oh, yeah, because the first round he was the
Computer controlled, and now he's not. I guess I'll buy. That'll probably turn people to stone, right? Oh no, target's attack lowers the attack.
So yeah, these are like things you can hose the other player, kind of thing. But Final Fantasy Tactics, I only played a very little of it.
I love it. It's such a good game.
I wanted to play Sailor Moon. So I'm actually trying to find this one game for you guys, but I don't know if anybody has made a what's it called? So yeah, you have to get there exactly at 0 left spaces or 1.
I should have moved.
So like just keep circling
I should have used it.
Yeah, just like do that. So now go up. There you go. So what is it called? Toonami. Did you ever watch Toonami growing up?
Toonami, yeah, totally.
So there used to be an anime where this guy's with like 7 different girls, like they're aliens with superpowers, kind of. They're like the hot human looking.
Right.
I don't know if you remember that show. I can't think of it.
No, I never saw it. I don't think.
But they have an RPG in Japan, which there is English dub for it, for ROMs. But it's just a fun 10-hour RPG.
Oh, sweet.
So I've been trying to find it for hard copy, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But I haven't found it.
Darn.
But there's
you know about tons of like really obscure sort of games.
That's
Have
my
you played that
that's
one
my
before?
specialty. That's all I.
Choco Rob says should have played Sailor Moon.
You said you actually played that on your personal live stream, right?
Yeah, I played that with Christine a little bit. She liked it a lot. Ah, shoot, I keep pressing the wrong button with this.
Chocolate Rob likes all the meaty RPGs. Should we play Persona 5, Chocolate Rob? Have you played that personally?
I have not played Persona 5 yet.
It's very good. Very long though. So yeah, in this it's Sometimes they will give you good stuff. Sometimes they will just hose you.
Ooh,
Generosity. You have a pure heart.
give me a magic mirror.
Farewell.
Alright, my turn. Crap.
That's good. You want yellow spaces. You want to level up.
Okay. Cool. Let's
Well,
do
you want to be at least
regular-
level
we can
5 or
pickpocket
6 before you take over a town. But you want to buy better weapons though.
that. Sweet.
Mike.
See you, dude. Okay. This
Go.
guy's
Can you go
perilous.
down to that little white box at the bottom?
The white
menu?
box down here? The data?
Okay, oh, that's the save. I was wondering if there's an option to switch the controller back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange that this happened. Let's move. Oh, I can't move.
Why I think I like Persona 5 so much is because I went to Japan last month, and the game's based around in Japan. So it just gives me all that nostalgic feeling.
Nice. Holy crap. He's dead.
You died.
He is dead as fetch.
I'm trying to think of another obscure fantasy RPG.
Looks like I won this week. Guess
Oh,
he's
yeah.
dead, right?
Sorry.
So I got more money than him. Oh, that's just counting money, that's it.
Yeah, that's
I
all
see.
I'm gonna do. Like when you get a save a town, you get 10,000, I believe, or higher. So really, the point of this game is to take over, beat the boss at the towns. You want to do that more than the other person.
Dang it. Whatever. Give me the ice. Yes.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Superpower? I would want to be able to freeze time. Like manipulate time.
Oh, time.
Yeah.
I've always wanted free, like, ice powers.
Ice powers would be sick too. I feel like time manipulation would be like the most useful thing in the world though. Either that or mind reading.
I think time would be awesome, but I don't want to screw up time also.
Like, here's how I would use it primarily. Like, what I would do is I would freeze time and basically make like 100 reviews of all the games I want to play, and then just have them done so that I can just like upload them kind of like casually and like have a backlog and be able to like get the channel to grow faster, you know what I mean?
So I thought about this hard, but if you freeze time, would the computer will still be in that time
Yeah,
step?
that is true. I've thought about that too. It's like I'd have to be able to like choose what is able to experience time at the same, I guess, wavelength,
Because I
for
thought,
lack of a better
about,
word,
like,
as me.
if I freeze
So it's like,
time, if I breathe out, you know, carbon dioxide, whatever,
it's true.
it's gonna stay there.
Yeah, that's a good point. You'd have to also have the ability to choose, like pick and choose what
Objects.
also freezes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if that were possible, that's the power I'd want to have. Sweet. Let's keep going with that attack.
Yeah, how's your girlfriend doing?
She's doing better. She wasn't feeling very well yesterday, but she seems to be a little bit better today. She's finally getting all this medication in her that helps. Like, I think what the problem is that she has some kind of whether it's an ulcer or some other kind of sore or something that is on the lining of the stomach.
Oof.
And her body, she has like a lot of she has esophagitis and like an anti-acid problem, so like she produces more stomach acid than she should. So I think that also sort of like really hurts the stomach lining and stuff like that. So she's having all this stomach pain for that reason. But she also has like GERD and indigestion and basically every other kind of like digestive or stomach issue you can think of. So
sucks.
All of that sort of combined just creates like a lot of stomach pain, a lot of stomach problems, and sometimes it flares up really bad and she feels so much pain that she has to go to the hospital. But essentially, they've got all these medications that numb the stomach lining, or that kind of create a film around the stomach lining that can kind of numb the esophagus and lessen the amount of acid in the stomach and digestive system. And those things, she's just got to take those consistently, which she sometimes fails to do. So they've got her on a bunch of medications. I think after a couple of days now, it should be regulating and getting back to feeling normal. So that's kind of where we're at. But I think she's feeling a little better today.
I have heartburn, and I'll take these pills, and I always forget to take them. It's just kind of hard to remember.
Yeah.
So you have to take them in the morning, and usually you're not the most aware in the morning.
Yeah.
To be honest,
42?
Spider. Yeah, he's level 5.
42? What the fetch?
Yeah, I feel like the attack scale is weird in this game.
That was nuts.
Because I think everybody
I better
dies
level
in
up
2
after that.
hits. Or 1. That's how it goes.
Okay, level up. Good. Let's get some defense this time. Alright, he's back.
Yeah, man, heartburn's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the worst, but it sucks.
5, good roll. Oh, he's behind me. Holy crap, I didn't realize that.
You can go. You can
We
go.
want to
wherever
go
you
to the
want.
castle? Is that where we're trying to get right now?
So right now, you want to collect items and level up. Then, once you're level 5 or 6, you want to see the purple guys right there.
Yeah. You want to
so-
try to fight those?
Yeah, they're bosses, and once you defeat them, you get that town. That town becomes yours, and you get the revenue of that town. If that makes sense.
Let's try fighting one of them.
Okay, because we hate the computer player.
Yep, well, we're just going to let the computer player get jacked. Let's try some magic. Wait, does he have magic?
He does, but it's a pickpocket magic.
Oh, okay, so he hasn't picked up like an ice attack, kind of like the other
No.
player has.
So if he does a pickpocket, it just steals an item and does.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's dead. 200, I want to say.
Wow. Wow. That was crazy.
So that's why you want to level up and actually buy some armor.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, on this turn, I was going to use my 1 crystal
So you
so that I could go to the 1 space
Okay.
next to me and get
So
the
that-
weapon store.
that G right there, you don't want to get
Mhm.
to until you have a town.
Oh, okay.
That's when you can just.
Attack? I can attack the shop?
Yeah, so if you win, he gives you, I believe, an item or money, but if you lose, you can never go to that store ever again.
Which one do you
Crazy.
want?
Alright, so we want to get... Ooh,
With a hand axe. Man.
hand axe looks good too.
Well-
Do they have, like, accuracy stats applied to them? So, like, is a hand axe stronger but less accurate than a longsword? You know what I mean?
I believe so. Maybe later in the game.
Or is it just
I think it's just power, like,
power?
yeah.
Okay. go with this one.
Oh, I guess they do. Never mind.
Hey.
Oh, did it say there?
Yeah, so if you click on the longsword, so
Oh, it
you'll
shows
see
you-
the stats right there. So
Attack. Oh, it's just attack power for now.
Which one do you
Okay.
want?
Sounds good.
See you
Yes.
later.
I'm just gonna stay here polishing my shield.
Why did that thing disappear?
I think it was a trap somebody set up. So you get these purple bosses, but there's the main boss, which is a red one, and sometimes he will set traps.
Alright. Let's just do a regular setting.
Look at that. He still killed them.
Easily.
Have you been watching any good shows lately?
I haven't actually. I've been. Any free time I have is basically spent trying to capture footage for games I'm working on. So, I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Obviously, finished Final Fantasy XII recently. Finished Final Fantasy Tactics 2 times last month. So, that's basically what my time goes to these days. But I've been interested in that new Planet Earth, like the second season of Planet Earth. But I don't know how I can watch it. I'm trying to. I watched the first one again a couple months ago, but I don't know how I can
Watch it.
watch the second one now. It's not really available anywhere online. I'm sure it'll come to Netflix eventually, but...
I'm actually...
Oh, this is what happens when you die. It resets you back to the beginning.
Yeah, beginning. You have to
I
wait
see.
2 turns, yeah.
That makes sense. Now I know why he was behind me.
I'm actually going to be setting up a NAS here soon.
A what?
A NAS, basically, it's where you can access all your files remotely.
Oh, nice.
So, but I'm going to make that into a media server.
Oh, cool.
I got my ways.
Sounds great.
Legal.
Khan's Castle, what's that?
If I remember correctly, you can rest there for some reason, like if you need to restore your health.
Okay.
But I would just get that magic book.
Let's see if I can
But-
get...
You ever heard of the Archie comics? Like Jughead?
No.
So, like, usually when you go to super, like a grocery store here in America, they will, it has the tabloids,
Mm-hmm.
but they will have these little Archie comics, which was, it's been going on for like the 40s. But they have a new show on the CW based upon those,
Uh-huh.
but it's a lot darker than the actual comics. It's actually
nice.
good.
Sweet. Alright, we'll let him catch up a little bit here. Can't let him fall too far behind. Alright. One. Actually, that's not bad.
We are having
Can I buy
a
crystals
sale.
here?
I believe so, yeah.
What would you like?
A 6 crystal? That's not really what I want. And what do the spinners do again?
So, like, if you get that 2 spinners, there's going to be 2 things you can spin.
Oh, you can spin twice.
Yeah, so the third one's like a golden mushroom in, like, Mario Party.
Oh. A magic item that helps you evade traps. A magic tool that can break all roadblocks. Energy drink that boosts your defense, boosts your attack, heals HP. How important is it to get potions in this game?
I would
Does it
have
matter
to
that
be
much?
1 on hand. Because when you face a boss, if you don't kill him 1 hit,
Okay.
I don't know, I usually keep 1.
Thanks, mon chéri.
But I believe your health restores every time you level up.
I'm not too worried about the crystal right now.
Come
Okay.
back anytime.
Yeah, Rob, actually, on the stream that I did, not yesterday, but the day before that, I came back kind of late, and I was like, hey, Yacob Bean's not available to stream tonight. Are you guys cool if I just play some Horizon Zero Dawn? I was fighting a Thunderjaw, and I picked it up after fighting it, and I was shooting at some trees and stuff, and I was like, holy crap, that is a strong weapon. It's pretty sweet. So that's what I've been doing. I actually just beat the part where you go back to the Embrace, and it's like being overrun or whatever, and there's that Thunderjaw boss at the end of that. That's what I used to fight that.
So is Zero Dawn pretty good?
Oh, dude, it's great. I love it. I think it's a Game of the Year contender, no question.
I want to play it, but I want to get a 4K TV and a Pro.
Oh, nice.
I heard it's just a beautiful game.
It's really, really, really great. It looks awesome. It's one of the best looking games I've ever played.
But does it get repetitive at all?
I have not felt that way.
Okay.
I've actually felt that, like, in terms of gameplay, it does a really good job, and I think it's mostly questing, right? Like, one of my biggest gripes with Final Fantasy 15 was that the quests were so boring, because it was like, go collect this vegetable for me, and you come back to the guy, and then his next quest is go get this vegetable for me in the same place that you just traveled like 8 or 9 minutes to get to, and then come back again. Like, it was just so boring and repetitive. And in this game, it's kind of like The Witcher 3, if you've played that, where, like, all the side quests have really interesting stories with, like, cool characters and really interesting dialogue and stuff like that. And so while it may be repetitive in the sense that you're fighting the same, I'd say, pool of, let's call it 20 monsters, like 20 total monster types in the game, which is pretty good. I mean, it's not the most diverse, but it's not the least either. Like
you have, like, cool ways of defeating them, or is it a certain way?
Yeah, there's lots of different kinds of ammo that you can use. So one that I've been using is called a tear arrow, which is where you shoot it and it sort of like breaks pieces off of the enemies, which can change what types of attacks they can do to you. If you like break the machine gun off of it, then it can't hit you with that attack anymore. If you break its tail, it can't do its tail swipe anymore. And then you have elemental arrows that they have weaknesses to. And then hardpoint arrows, which will help break off plates, which will open up vulnerabilities. Sharpshooter arrows, which are basically like you have to really aim correctly, but they do the most damage. So yeah, there's a variety of ways, and you have melee attacks as well. And there's different skill trees you can level up and stuff like that. So it's really great. It's a very solid game. I think it's awesome, personally. Let's get this guy. Why is the cost lower for him?
I believe the prices changed per day.
Oh.
Because I know Sunday the stores are closed, or leave, or Sunday or Saturday, whatever. And they also have sales. That's right.
Oh, it's 25% off. I see that. So why is it saying I can get this? Because I do not have the money for that.
Because maybe it's that they didn't take the cost into effect. That didn't mean
the sale. See, that's what's so weird though, is that it was 25% off of the $675, so it actually costed $500 or whatever it was.
Yeah,
but I was able to afford it.
The longsword was $400.
Yeah, and earlier I bought it for $900 on the other character. That's BS, dude. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed.
See you later.
So on Zero Dawn, do you have cool bosses, or are they generic? Reskinned?
The monsters are all unique, and the big ones are really fun to fight. They're really fun to fight. Now, I mean, you'll find more than one of them throughout the world, but they do a good job of pacing the game. This is actually something I wanted to talk about if I ever do like a discussion on the game. They pace it in such a way to where, like, you start the game out you feel very weak and vulnerable. And even like the Watchers, like the first kind of predatory monster you come across, like Machine, is kind of scary. I was a little bit like, it was a little intense to try and take one of those on, right? But last night, I fought like behemoths and thunderjaws, and I was not like, I had no fear. I basically knew exactly what I was doing. I was switching to the right arrows and firing, and switching to different armor for different elemental bonuses and stuff. And I just felt like I had become so much stronger over the course of this game. It's one of the few games that has ever done that in such an organic and fluid and intuitive way, to where none of it felt arbitrary. I felt like my skill at the game had increased, not just my character's strength, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like, that's the one difference between this game, I feel, and, say, The Witcher 3, is that The Witcher 3, you gotta level up to get stronger. You gotta level up to use better weapons. In this game, you buy them, or come across them, in sort of organically throughout the game, and you learn to use the tools yourself. It's all about the player's personal skill, not so much about the level of the character, and that made me feel like I had become better, I had become stronger, and that was a really cool feeling. I thought they did that extraordinarily well.
Yeah, I need to check out the game.
Yeah, I think it's amazing. It's one of the better games I've played in a while.
Because I enjoy like Far Cry and all those kind of games. I kind of feel like it's like that, but different, you know?
It's in the same genre, but I think it's so much better, personally. Shockgrab says, Thunderjaws are basically T-Rexes armed with machine guns and lasers.
Ooh.
That's a good explanation for what they are.
So it's like the very first one, like little raptors?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. It's actually pretty good. Oh, crap, he did a lot of damage. What the freak? I was not expecting him to do that much damage.
Yeah, like I said, in this game, it's like, it's one-hit kills, usually. Until you get better armor.
Guess we're moving one space.
I think they did it because the game would take forever. Which this game already does take forever.
Increased its defense, huh? Well, we'll do a strike on you. How about that?
Yeah, I think she mostly does magic damage or defense. Got the new Galaxy S8 Plus.
Nice. How do you like it?
I love it. My only problem is that I got this Bluetooth speaker. For some reason, it just craps out when it plays. It's just all over the place, cutting in and out.
That sucks.
Which is weird, but I like the screen. The screen's bigger, but when you watch YouTube videos, you get the little black bars.
Yeah.
Which they have a button which you can scale it up, but it cuts off some of the. So.
That's too bad.
Sucks. But it's nice. Nice screen. It's beautiful.
I gotta get a new phone, man. I'm still on the S4.
I have broke 2 S7, so that's why I upgraded to this one.
Oh, crap. Yeah, my screen on my S4 has been cracked for like 2 years. That's it. I've just dealt with it.
Who's your provider?
I'm with T-Mobile.
Oh yeah.
But I don't get like a lot of providers stopped doing the whole like every 2 years you get like a new phone at a heavy discount. They're not doing that anymore.
So my work actually pays for my cell phone.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I have to use Verizon, which sucks because I have to pay my bill this month because I went to Japan and paid for only 100 megabyte international plan and actually went over on the last day.
Oh,
So
that's too bad.
My bill is $180.
Holy crap.
which I only have to pay $80 of it, but I have a plan where I get a new phone every year.
That's pretty sweet. Rob says, fighting my first Stormbird was pretty intimidating, but using the tear blaster on it was so rewarding. And tying it down with ropes. See, now that's what I haven't experimented with much yet. I've got like the highest level weapons for the sharpshooter bow, the hunter bow, the tear blaster, but not the rope caster. I haven't gotten a high level rope caster yet, so I haven't really used the rope caster too much. But that first Thunderbird or Thunderjaw or whatever it's called, first Stormbird, that was a crazy fight. That was part of the. Did you do that as part of the guild mission, like the Hunters Guild mission or whatever it was called? That was really, really fun. I really, really enjoyed this game's quests. They're really good. That did not kill him.
Do you actually get good items? Do you get rewarded after the side quest?
You get rewarded mostly with experience. It's like the best way to level up in the game, really. And
do you put when you level up, do you put like points into skills to unlock them?
Yeah, so when you level up, you get a skill point, basically. And you put the skill points into the skill trees to learn different abilities. Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully I won't die this time. Level 2, okay, we can handle that.
Yeah, I think like by the castle, they're all level 2s. Once you get past a little further, 3 or 4s, and then past that, it's usually a little bit higher.
Let's do an attack.
See, the weird thing is this one has the GameCube controller scheme, and the other one has the Wii controller scheme.
Yeah, it's so weird that the other player got freaking switched to, I don't know, switched to a player character for some reason. It's really weird.
Switch with him. Oh, Nirma, I'm glad. Nirma. Ooh, we should get on the strike.
Oh.
So is that job you're doing in North Salt Lake, is it full-time, part-time?
It's gonna be, I'm gonna be splitting, so I'll be doing, I'll be working 60-hour weeks, but 30 with this, and then 30 with Dark Pixel. So it's basically like a split between the two. We need more defense bad.
If you need something added, I'm always happy.
I'll let you know. Oh crap. I don't want to do that. Let's go this way.
So, bring up the map real quick.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. If you keep going down and to the right, I believe there's like a secret island. If you land on it, you become a demon or something kind of crazy like that.
Weird. Let's try it. Here? Or here?
I think it's more down. I think you have to keep going down.
Oh, I can fight him. Yes!
Yeah, you should be able to fight.
Oh, never mind. It has to be on a blank space, I guess.
That would have been pretty sick.
Yes. Some 1 crystals are good. Let's see how this goes.
Money, money, money. I don't know why this game's wasn't big. Just kidding.
Alright. Actually, let's go ahead and save it there. It's been about an hour, right?
Nah.
So we'll continue again on Monday if you're available.
Yeah. Anytime after 7.
Want to do 9:30? Is that too late?
That should work. If we do it for
Because
an hour,
it's
yeah.
it's just tough for me because I never know what time I get off of work. Sometimes it's later, sometimes it's earlier, but 9:30 is kind of like the sweet spot. Like, generally speaking, I should be back by 9:30. So let's plan for 9:30 on Monday.
Okay.
Also, I want to make a really quick announcement for everybody. Because of the way, like, putting the highlight videos together has gone, how much time it's been taking lately, I am not going to be able to do that weekly. So I will not be able to put up a weekly highlight reel of the streams. What I'm planning on doing instead is a monthly one. So at the end of a game, like when we finish playing and the stream's over with that patron, I'll put one up that shows the highlights of the whole sort of playthrough. And then we'll announce the new person and then do it again the next month. So that's just the way it's gonna have to be, because like I've found that I've put so much time into getting the highlight reels ready that I'm not having enough time to work on, say, the reviews and the bigger videos for the channel. So I've got to prioritize that a little more and get those coming out with more frequency. Because what'll happen is, instead of having a new video like last week, you just had a highlight reel on Monday and that was it. And I think that some people might start to feel like, oh, we're never going to get that Kingdom Hearts discussion, we're never going to get that Final Fantasy Tactics review. They feel like they're waiting a long time for stuff, and I want to try and limit that as much as possible.
I'm always down to do those.
So, you would be willing to work on highlights?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome if you wanted to do that. Since you have access to the streams, how would you want to go about recording? Because what I do is, like, I've tried downloading them before, and sometimes the audio and video gets out of sync a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So what I usually do instead is I just use OBS to, like, record my desktop and just, like, record the parts that I think are good and then just throw those into the edit. So that's what I would suggest. But I guess
I have
however you want.
OBS,
So, however you want to do it, if you want to work on just pulling out what you think are highlights and sort of putting them together, that would be sweet.
Have you ever thought about just like, I don't know, I'm not sure, but have you guys ever thought about just having the stream for the Patreons, then maybe like a week later posting them? Just the full
making them public eventually?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Because that gives the Patreon, the first access. Then you got your normal YouTubers; they can have access to it.
Here's actually, we have talked about that, and I did come up with a reason why I don't want to do that. So, the reason why I don't want to do that is because when I go to my YouTube channel and I can see all of the private videos on there, and I click on videos and I go to that, it's a page full of streams. And so trying to locate, like, one of our bigger videos actually becomes a little bit hard to do.
What about a third channel just for the live streams?
That's an option too, I guess, where we could just stream to a different channel altogether. And that could just be the live stream stuff. That would probably be a better way of doing it than uploading them all to the main channel and making those public eventually.
Yeah, I think because that's how a lot of YouTubers do it. They have their main channels, and then they have their stream ones where they just upload their 2 to 3 hour streams.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, and especially since these are private anyways, it's not like it's like uploading them to another channel doesn't really matter because we're not looking for a bunch of views or anything like that. But it'll be there for people who are interested in watching.
Yeah, that could help get more fans, to be honest, because you're playing games that you wouldn't normally play.
It's not a bad idea
for the SEO, driving them.
Yeah, you know what? I think that might be a good idea. I'll think about that a little bit, but I think that's a good idea. Looks like Chocolate Rob says, was just going to suggest that. You beat me to it again, Mr. Bean.
Well, Chocolate Rob, I'm just so much better than you. Just kidding, Chocolate Rob, I love you, bro.
All right, guys. Appreciate you all watching. Thanks for being with me today, Jacob.
Yeah, no problem.
And we'll meet up again on Monday, 9:30.
All right. Peace
See you
out.
then. Peace out.